do you get pain in your elbow when you go to pick up like a milk jug or your kid or something like that? Or has your arm started to bug you when you first wake up in the morning maybe, or at the end of the day? That could be a sign of what's called lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow. So today I want to go over some things you can do to help with tennis elbow and some things that we can do here in our office that we use on a regular basis to help treat this and get people feeling better quicker. So most of the time people are going to have pain right here in their, just on the outside of their elbow. It's going to hurt to pick up like a milk jug or a coffee cup or anything like that. And so there's a couple exercises that you can do to help strengthen these muscles. And a lot of times this is caused from overuse. If you're constantly using that arm, picking things up, turning things like that can contribute to this. And so one of the things we want to do is we'll test it to see how that muscle is working. So we'll bring your wrist up, and then I'm going to have you resist that, and I'm going to push down. Now, if that type of movement tends to cause some of that pain you're dealing with in there, then that's a good sign of the lateral epicondylitis. And so some of the exercises you can do at home to help with this is just bring this up, and then you can either have somebody help you or you can do it yourself and just take this arm, resist, and slowly push that down. So you're doing an eccentric exercise on this muscle to help strengthen it. And so you want to resist that and slowly go down with that. And that will help lengthen out that muscle as you're working it at the same time. And the research has shown that that is one of the more beneficial things you can do to help strengthen that muscle. Now in our office, I'll include some soft tissue work. And so I might get in on that muscle, find the point that's tender, and then kind of hold on that. And it will be tender and painful for a little while, and then it will start to dissipate and feel a little bit better. We also might do some more active release where we have that hand up like that, and then we find a tight muscle, band of muscles in there, and then we slowly bring that muscle, that hand down through that muscle as we're holding up there to kind of help strip that muscle and get any adhesions in that muscle released so that you have a little bit more range of motion in there. One of the last things that I like to do is use this laser. With the laser, we've done a couple other videos on there, so you can go back and watch some of those. But this helps decrease pain and decrease inflammation in the area and promote healing. And so there's a couple different ways we can do this. We can either come in and do it where we find the site of pain and just hold it on there for about a minute or two to let that laser work and kind of treat that area. But also what we do is we have a scan mode on here that we use to help find some of these adhesions, because it might not just be right up here that's causing the problem. And so we'll take that and scan along that whole muscle along the length of that arm, and we'll find anywhere where there might be some issues going on. Now she doesn't have lateral epicondylitis right now, and so we're not finding much, but you'll get a beep like that, which will tell us that, okay, that area needs to be treated. And so we'll sit on there until it beeps again, and then when it beeps again, then you'll move and go to another spot and just kind of go back and forth and work on that. Now it works best with the laser if we're doing that about 3 times a week to really get the best results. But those are some things you can do to help with your pain in your elbow, get you feeling better and get you back to doing the things you want to do and not be dealing with the pain. So if you have questions, give us a call, contact us. We'd be glad to help you out, get you in, check it out, and see what we can do to help you out with that.